Well, hi everyone. I wanted to come in here and talk about something expectations. One of my mentor, Brian Tracy, often talk about the importance of separating expectation from experience. It's not to blame myself and it's not to blame the tool, but to get really, really clear what actually happened. I think this is important and especially important for someone um, when I that come across our patches and or anything and said, I tried this and it didn't work for me. And when something doesn't meet our expectation, the reaction is usually two ways, right? Either we assume we did something wrong, or we decide that thing itself just doesn't work. But real life, it is more than that. It's especially when it comes to approaching things that support our body. What I have seen is that over time that these patches is not one size fit all. And I say that all the time. And it is not for all solution. They don't support everyone the same way with the same goal and with the same result at the same pace. So that makes it complicated for us to judge or determine if this works for us or not, right? So for some people, the benefit is really, really clear. For other, it's simply just isn't, and again, that doesn't mean that anyone fail. It just means that the experience didn't meet the expectations. And that is something that should be looking at closely, honestly, too. Um, I want to really be clear about something. My role here is not to convince of anything, of or I'm not here to talk to I'm not here to talk to someone in believing that they should have felt something that they didn't. I'm here to help support people and to make sense of what they experience, and so that they can either revisit it differently or confidently and say, this isn't working for me, and move on, without any doubt or second guessing. You try, and this just not for me. And it's okay. And sometimes when we slow things down just a tad, the more interesting questions comes up. Did it work or not? And I have that question all the time. But did anything shift at all or even slightly? You know? But for some people, the answer is just no, nothing changed. And for other, they noticed something so subtle but it didn't line up with what they were hoping for. And both answer is fine and is valid and it's something that come up a lot. So you don't own the royalty to the products, or you don't own the beliefs that the tool um, is the right tool. You don't need to justify your experience to anyone. So you need to be clear about your goal, whether that leads you to explore something again or to walk away. Either decision can be made with confidence when expectation and experience are separated, right? So if you are open to sharing, I'll leave you with this question. If you have tried the patches during the or any other health product tool, during the time you try it, did you notice anything shift, even slightly, or it truly no change at all? across the board. You just know for sure that did not you did not feel anything. And there is no right or wrong answer. It is your answer. It is your experience. So comment and share with us your experience on this health product tool. And I love to hear from you. Thank you.